The following show is not intended for children under the age of 17. There will be foul language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised.
When I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do. With the limited sources you have, your dream is still a fine motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens out, outweighed. When you see me in my zone.
What's going on?
I guess I should have a video going. What's happening?
Happy Friday. I mean, happy Wednesday. I'm jumping day.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Same shit, different day.
It all blurs together.
Brother, it all ends in motherfucking Y, so it don't even matter. But today, oh boy, today we've been cooking in the dock. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna piss some people off, and we probably most likely going to hurt feelings / offend some people. Like those things are probably going to happen.
I look forward to it.
I have no clue what Outlaw's got cooked up, but what I've heard via the rumors, and he told us he gonna let us stew on it for 12 hours. He sent this shit like 8 o'clock this morning, and I was like, this motherfucker is very demented, as you know. He is unhinged when he wants to be. But I know for a fact that the vast majority of this show is gonna be whatever he got rocking and rolling and cooking and all the above. We're gonna get these intros going, and I'm gonna get it started. But of course, it's a beautiful Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Yes, I am rocking my Logic hoodie from one of my favorite albums that he did, because I went to this concert when it was at Smart Financial in Sugarland. Great album, by the way. But I am the one that they call Mr. GQ&A. Let's hurt some feelings.
What's going on, y'all? Like I said, happy Wednesday, and it's your boy Outlaw, and I'm just gonna say family matters.
It's very Kendrick Lamar of you.
Yeah. He grew on me after he trashed Drake. You know, like I always liked him, but like I was never like a super duper. I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan. You know, like I don't say I'm a fan of a lot of people. You know, but like I started going through his discography, and you know, he got some bars out there. He got some bangers.
You're not like as big of a fan as like you know.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We all have our unique taste in music. But I'll save the two trending topics because I want the rest of the crew to jump on. But since we have two girl dads on the thing, we're gonna start the show off in a way we have not started the show off in a very long time. So here we go. So let's get stupid for a minute. Outlaw, I got a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
You have a young daughter. Your daughter went to pre-K and kindergarten and all these things, right? You know, like and your child is a car rider, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you another question now. So when you drop your daughter off, when you pick her up, do they put your child in the vehicle and then have you drive off to go park somewhere to then buckle your child and then take off? Or do they buckle your child before you take off?
The way it works, and it's goofy as hell to me, but like they just put her in the car seat and close the door. So I gotta like reach back there, grab the damn seat belt, and then like latch it, you know, like that's what I do. I don't drive off to go do that shit somewhere else. Like, no, they can wait. The fuck?
Okay, cool. So thank you for that, first of all. So Mrs. GQ absolutely started a fire, a beautiful fire, I might add, because of a similar exact thing involving, Lil Mama. So the first time, first one or two times, for lack of, she thought, it was just, first week of school, shit was kind of crazy, bunch of cars, all the type of shit, right? So then she decided to ask the question, like, hey, this is like the third time that I've picked her up. And how come you're not, how come you guys don't buckle her in? And this administrative staff individual said, "Oh, we can't do that. It's a liability." Okay. Okay. So my wife and her wonderful explosiveness decided, that's cool. She pulled to a parking spot, went out, and called the school, like on the spot, called the principal. Was like, "Hey, I asked one of your staff members about why they let children get in the vehicles and they don't buckle them in." And it's not all the kids. I'm not talking about like your third, fourth, fifth graders. I ain't talking about them kids. I'm specifically,
it's like, like
I'm
the 7 and under.
I'm gonna say pre-K to second. I'm gonna be realistic. Pre-K to second grade seems about right. And so, and then she just said the same thing, it's a liability. We don't want to be held liable, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, so she's like, in her multiple years of being an educator, no parent has ever brought this to their attention. I'm like, you don't find that odd? Okay. So here's where the firestorm begins. So on the world of the good old Facebook, so she dropped an absolute nuke in the group of the school district that our daughter attends. I'll do my best to keep the name out of it, but she dropped a nuke in there, and it was cool. Like I just, I watched from afar. Tell me why all of a sudden the stay-at-home mom keyboard community went the fuck in. I mean, went the fuck in. I ain't never seen the stay-at-home keyboard mom community go off like this in support.
I didn't realize that was a community, but it sounds scary.
When you're talking about in school, 100%. So there was like two in particular that said some extremely triggering things. And one of them was like, well, if your child isn't smart enough to buckle and unbuckle themselves in their seat, maybe you should pull your kid out of school. And I was like, I'm going to stop you right there. In what world would I want my 3, 4, 5-year-old to know how to buckle and unbuckle themselves in a car seat, in a vehicle? That whole sentence sounds unsafe. Because you and I know, because toddlers tend to throw tantrums and things of that nature, what's to stop that kid from throwing a tantrum and deciding to unbuckle themselves and start acting a fool in that back seat?
As a girl dad who has gone through that, I will tell you, my daughter has thrown a fit in the back seat and unbuckled herself. And let me tell you, when we stopped that car, we stopped that tantrum. But, I fucking hated the day that she figured out how to do that shit.
Okay, so you and I are on the same sheet of meat. Well, you, me, and my wife, we're all on the same page here. So for a parent, so in my mind, the same parent that said that is probably the same parent that kid be in the back seat, unbuckled with their fucking head out the window like a fucking dog, trying to catch wind on their tongue.
I was thinking like the Joker from The Dark Knight, but yeah, that works too.
I mean, you can use that analogy if you like, but I'm just like, so I'm like, there's no way that people really think like this. And then I'm like, you know what? You have to think like this, because you wouldn't have typed something so ridiculous that, because like now mind you, not everybody's child has a 1-point high back style car seat. There are still kids who use a 5-point system, which is a complicated system. Why in the actual fuck would I want my kid to know how to buckle and unbuckle that shit? On top of that, fuck all that.
I'm gonna be completely real. Some adults can't fucking unbuckle them bitches.
But at the same time, let's keep it a buck. With a 5-pointer, I don't trust my kid to be like, oh, okay, yeah, buckle yourself in. I hear 3 clicks, let's take off. That chest one is fickle. You can buckle it and hear a clip and that bitch will pop off. Like, so I transitioned from that to the 1-point across high back, eventually booster combo, which is goated. It's fucking goated. I'm so glad that my daughter weighs is the appropriate weight, because that is the greatest.
It's the fact that you know the exact terminology for all of them too. It's like I call that shit just a booster seat across the board. I don't care how many. I'm one
of them dads. Like, I'm calling shit by what it is. So if you want to try to call me on some shit, I'm like, nah, miss me with that. So shout out to Walmart for real, because when I was there shopping by accident looking for some office supplies, that bitch was on clearance when I bought it. It's like a $200 car seat, and I got that bitch for $75. So I was like, you best believe I'm gonna buy that shit. Like, wasn't no open box, no shit like that. It was legit in the box, brand new, not missing no pieces. I was like, yeah,
let's talk about just how long a motherfucker will keep a car seat though. Let's be real, because like I still got my daughter's first car seat from when she was born.
Oh no, I just recently upgraded. She had she had the Mickey Mouse car seat in my vehicle, and she had the Minnie Mouse in her mama vehicle. I just upgraded like a couple months back from when she was a baby, like because all I did is it grows with her.
Yeah.
So we went from the cradle style, you know what I'm saying? She said like this to we flipped that bitch that way, and she was, we did all the shit, and then we upgraded, and life was good.
Yeah, I feel like for the folks who ain't parents, like I feel like that's one of the things they probably don't think about is like what car seat you gonna buy and like how long you gonna theoretically keep that same car seat.
Well, and now once you buy the high back booster combo, you can keep that bitch till she like 10. Because you really gonna have that. She's gonna be a high back until I think it's 60 pounds. I believe it's 60 pounds. Then they go to just the booster. And then once they're 80 to 100, I believe is when they can go to just sitting in the seat. Something like that. There's like a whole like weighted thing, Texas law thing. There's like a whole thing. But to come back onto the story, so, my wife works in the medical field. She works for the hospitals and shit like that. She literally calls fucking helicopters to life flight people out of fucked up ass scenarios, right? So in her mind, which is right, she's like, listen, most accidents happen in the shortest distances between your house and like schools and shit. Why would I put my child in a vehicle and drive off, school zone or not, and then park in a different spot to buckle her in to then drive off as normal? In what fucking universe does that even make sense? Because it doesn't.
Hustling backwards.
Yeah, so let me tell you what my wife did. So here's the thing. After all them stay-at-home keyboard moms did all that shit, let me tell you what the school did the next day. They called her back and they were like, listen, we understand what you expressed, and what we're gonna push this message out to all the parents that once they put your child in the vehicle, you can then get out and buckle your child in, and then you can drive off. Oh, so we win. Oh, okay. So you mean to tell me after all these stay-at-home keyboard moms went the fuck off about some bullshit, we still won? Because all we were asking for is like most of them were like, oh, that takes too long. It's gonna make the car ride along. No, the fuck it's not. How long it take you to buckle in a car seat? Like it's like a NASCAR pit crew.
Yeah,
like,
I know some people be struggling with it. Some people be struggling.
No, listen, if you struggle with your car seat, then you need to go to your local fire department or local police station and take the car seat safety class.
I'm gonna say something that might be controversial. I only struggle if I move it to the other side.
Where do you normally put it? Are you a driver's side or passenger side with your
She's always passenger side, but on the rare occasion where I put her behind me, I be fucking retarded. I'm like, how the fuck do I do this?
One side of your brain. That's all it is.
Nah, so she's always passenger for me. I may, as she gets older, I may move her to the middle. I may, just for the sake of being extra safe. But I like her being on the passenger side. Good thing is with that high back booster combo, it's ambidextrous, so I can put the seatbelt's always already in. I just have to pull it across and buckle. So whether it's on the driver or passenger, I just loop the shoulder belt through, go under, and we good. So hopefully I don't have one of them moments. I'm gonna try it one day. Just because you said that, I'm gonna put it on the other side one time and try it. I'm gonna see if it fucks with my brain. I gotta just.
It's like when you play a fighting game and like you're on the wrong side of the screen because your fucking inputs is back, like they mirrored or whatever.
That's why you need a game with 8-way run.
Yeah.
Like Soul Calibur, then you can't never fuck up. Or like, what was it, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance that had 8-way run.
Mr. Gent, how goes it?
It goes. That's my tagline. Saying these kids getting on my goddamn nerves.
Yeah. So you being a parent, have been a parent for quite some time as well. What are your thoughts on that? Like when you had your children in pre-K and kindergarten and stuff, and the school is basically just putting your kid in the car seat and closing the door and basically waiting for you to drive off. Like, what's your thoughts and feelings on that?
So I am a father of first day I'll take you to school, then the rest of them are taking the bus. I'll pick you up off the bus. So
Well, I was not.
I'm not a car rider ride
I
person.
was not putting my daughter on the bus in pre-K. I'm sorry.
Hell no.
She was ecstatic for the bus. Both of them. They wanted to ride the bus. That's all they wanted to do. Is the school? No, we're taking it to the bus. So they don't even necessarily want to be car riders no more. Like literally, they like having bus time. I don't know what it is. They take them. My oldest takes naps now, so she on the bus taking a damn nap. Then that misses stop for the second day.
I don't think I'm gonna be comfortable with her riding a bus until maybe like third grade.
Ain't too bad.
Like, because I mean, I'm thinking about like even myself. Like when I was a kid, I think third, fourth, and fifth I rode the bus, but I don't recall second and first. I definitely didn't do it second and first.
I'll say something crazy.
My mom actually walked me to school first and second grade. Now that because we lived down the street from the school, but third grade on, I rode the bus.
I want to say like fourth and fifth grade, I would like walk home from school. I didn't ride the bus until like seventh grade.
Well, it was the schedule for both their mom and me, because when it comes down to work schedules, if we can drop them off at daycare and then ride the bus to school and stuff like that, that's how it happened that way.
Yeah, this has definitely been a scheduling adjustment for me, like because my whole schedule's upside down now because of the time school starts and like you got to be in the parking lot at a certain time before they even start taking your kid out. So like my gym time is all the way fucked. Like I'm still trying to adjust that part of my schedule. So me and my Peloton about to get real intimate again because I'm like, bro, it's because I like going to the gym in a certain window, but like if by the time I drop her off, it's 7:30. I got to be at work for 9. So even if I got a solid 45-minute workout in, I still got to shower, put the uniform on, and get to work. Now, that's just a normal work day. That's not assuming I got to go do a classroom presentation at one of my schools. The school started at 7:15. So now I got to figure out this other logistical nightmare part of this that I haven't gotten to yet. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I got to figure it out. But we're going to figure it out. But yeah, so that's how we started the show because needless to say, I did not know that there was a stay-at-home keyboard mom community, but I discovered this, and it's an abomination. It's an abomination.
Worse than like an HOA committee.
I definitely think
it's all the people that's on the moms of Mount Bellevue, moms of Baytown, stuff like that. They be putting in work.
Yeah. So you better than me. I wasn't even finna call out the name of the group. I ain't trying to look. I don't believe I don't believe in free clout around here. You got to earn your clout from us. So, but I get what you're doing. Like, but I'm also trying not, keep for people from getting in trouble. And most of them talking about
what they gonna do.
You listen. You
write
realize
a strongly worded email. That's all that's gonna happen.
It's 2025.
A strong worded email.
Listen, all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say this verbatim. If anybody watching, y'all want to clip this, knock yourself out. Let some repercussions come back on my kids.
Oh yeah, no.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it just like that. Like every black mama we ever grew up with said it the same way. Let something come back on my kids. Just I'm gonna say it just like that. You're not gonna like the way I pull up, because I'm not gonna pull up in a suit and tie. There will not be. There will be no Mr. GQ pulling up to the school.
It's gonna be after Sinners at the end of the Sinners.
No, it's gonna be my other. It's gonna be one of my other aliases, and it's gonna be Son First Class GQ pulling up to a motherfucking school. That's what the fuck it's gonna be. And I will be ignorant. I've seen my mama do this. I know how to do it. Do I want to do it? No. Will I do it? Hey, Ice Cube made a song about it. I will get ignorant.
I feel like every parent has their day where they just got to go up to the school. Like, I feel like that's a canon event for every parent.
I am waiting for it. I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. Like my dream scenario, which is kind of fucked up that I have one, but I really do, is that I get the phone call because some little boy was messing with my daughter and she fucked him up.
I already know that's coming from my daughter. Like
that's the scenario that I want, so that I can ask the question, well, what did the little boy do? And then I'm going to give my daughter a fist bump. That's the way to protect yourself, baby. Like that is my dream scenario. Like even if it's she kicked the boy in the ding ding. Hey, what did he do? My daughter ain't just running around kicking field goals. So what we doing?
I'm sorry, you said ding ding, and that got to me.
Hey, I'm one of them. I can't say other words, so I got to use other words. I'm trying to keep us as a show. I don't want to get us canceled. We out here slanging and
We're
saying
trying
words.
to get monetized. There we go. I was about to say monopolized. Jesus Christ.
Now, granted, we do have it marked where the show is not made for kids, so we could realistically say what the fuck we wanted to if we wanted to. However, we'll say lots of cuss words, but we try to keep some of the overly sexually explicit things out of the conversation until necessary.
Trying to err on the side of rated R rather than rated no child under 17.
I like the way you yeah, it's a good way to word that. That's a good way to word that. So while we're waiting on the rest of the crew to pull up, I have another one that I want to bring into the fold. We'll get our trending topic started. But I'll start us with one, and hopefully by that time, DJ Mike will be at and we'll hop on. And
actually, I wanted to hop on something real quick.
Go for it. What you got? Talk to me.
So you saw your boys at Universal this past weekend.
Boy, you first of all, kudos to you on them motherfucking edits. Them edits was lit. Like your edits was absolutely fire.
I'm just trying to be like you.
You talking about my edits? Your edits for that shit was dope.
I'm just trying to be like you. But man, let me tell y'all. Look, I done spent my whole summer
downloaded your edit. I was gonna play them on the air.
I mean, what's stopping you? But I'm gonna say this, y'all. If you ain't doing what you want to do with your life, life is gonna do whatever it wants to do with you. Get out there and do something. Like explore the world.
No, 100%. And I feel for those who pretty much who don't. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like I can't even say like that I feel like bad for you, because if you're not out here doing for you, what are you actually doing?
Not a damn thing. You being an NPC.
Damn, that's cold-blooded. But it's funny. So you say that, and then so like when I was at my other professions day, and I was presenting to other high school children, and we were just talking about like I asked a very important question. I always ask this question when I do my presentations, and I said, "What is your definition of success?" Because I always like to see where these juniors and seniors in high school, like where they're thinking. I try to challenge these kids to do second and third level thinking. So like some of them are like, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna get a job, things like, I'm like, all right, that's cool. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't really care for the status quo answer. I want the outside the box answer. Like I really do. I want or some people are like, I want to get that job that makes me happy so that I can do the things that I want to do.
I'm gonna stop you right there. As somebody who's about to be 34 years old and has worked for like about the last 17 years, all these goddamn jobs and careers, they are a means to an end. You might like your job starting off and then end up hate that motherfucker, but you love the money that it puts in your bank account.
Oh, 100%.
Find something that you just the grass ain't always greener. Find something that works for you financially and work-life balance-wise. Like that's how I look at it. Maybe there are people out there who have their dream professions where they wake up and be like, every day is a wonderful day at work. I just look at work as like a way to fucking get money.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like at that point you have to find something that you have a passion in, like you're very passionate about, like all your values and everything like that. Your whole life has been, I want to be this. This is what I really care for. Like say, I know somebody that loves the elderly. They want to take care of the elderly. They want to be around elderly. They be a CNA or something like that, and they're in a nursing home, and they love it. That's what they want to do because
talking something for
around the people, around the people that they want to be around. It's not a job to them.
I can comfortably say I am currently in one of my passionate fields, because I've been doing it for 18 years. And the way I look at it is you wouldn't do something for longer than 5, realistically, if you didn't truly enjoy it. My brother was there, the day I got promoted, and I got pretty emotional. I really did, because it didn't truly dawn on me until I started speaking. And I'm like, the fact that I've been doing my other profession for literally half my life, like literally now that I'm 36, half my life I've been doing this. It put put a different perspective in my, in my head. Now, my dream career is coming soon, like which I'm partially doing it, but when I get my bachelor's degree and everything else happens, that's truly my dream job. My dream job to be an athletic coordinator is something that I wake up in the morning and I am excited for. Coaching makes me happier than probably literally damn near anything else outside of my little teenager, outside of my daughter. But coaching is like my thing. But doing my other profession, because it's like my livelihood. It's like breathing. It's like, for me, doing that is like the equivalent of like watching these professional athletes who, was in high school, was on varsity, went to college, did all the things and then made it to the pros. Like, that's currently me with my other profession. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old. Now I'm 36 and I still do it. Now I just do it on a grander scale. So I understand what Outlaw is saying. I do love the money I make too. It's sensational, because my definition of success has always been the same. And it is, my definition of success is making sure that my children never grew up the way that I did. That's all. And on the surface, you're like, well, why wouldn't you want, your kids to grow up that way? I'm like, because every kid doesn't have to struggle to be successful. You can teach kids through life experience, to not go through the same things you went through, but still can be just as successful and more so successful if you cater it the right way. The problem is, what we see a lot are these kids that have like, millionaire, billionaire parents. I wouldn't want to be a millionaire, billionaire parent. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wouldn't really know how to teach that. But being a middle class parent, I'm still not rich. However, I still don't make enough money to where I can just go out here and do dumb shit. I have to be responsible. So I can teach my kids to be responsible and what it takes to save money, to invest money, to do this, to do that. Like, I can still teach the right way, the same way we grew up. We grew up with a little bit of assistance. That's all it really was. I just want my kids to understand you don't have to grow up that way. That for me was a big thing about success for me. I don't ever want my kids to understand, like, that's just a part of life. It's not the life, and it's not everybody's life. We always want our kids to do better. Our parents wanted us to do better. Seems as if we've all done better. I met Mr. Gent's parents for the first time not too long ago. His parents are awesome. I very much imagine his parents are successful, and look at him. He's being successful too. So, it was a good time. Yeah. And obviously Outlaw is my actual fucking brother. So we know all of our family very well. So,
I mean, to segue, I'll say this, like, as somebody who is a parent and does, have a career, I do enjoy my career. I know I was like kind of like low key talking shit, but I've been in my job for 5 years now. I wouldn't have made it 5 years here if I didn't actually enjoy it to some degree. But I will say this, the most important thing, if you're going to look for a career path, you got to be realistic with how much money you're going to make, and how much money you make dictates what you can do with your life. A lot of people want to start families and shit, but they want to be a fucking custom aquarium maker. I don't know how many motherfuckers making aquariums that's going to make a fucking living. I'm just saying,
but you understand what
but,
he's saying, though, right? Like,
yeah,
you do
but at the same
be,
time, if you can find somebody that does that actually is a very lucrative thing.
It can be, but you know what? There's a prime example of how it can look when it goes wrong too. Rob Schneider and Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah,
that man cleaned exotic ass fish tanks and shit, and look what happened.
I would just tell anybody and everybody who's young and about to graduate high school or into the workforce, don't get stuck in no bullshit ass job that's not teaching you or developing your skills. Like, if you just the same motherfucker working at Walmart at 17 at fucking 27, what have you learned in 10 fucking years? That you've lost out on.
If you've been in Walmart for 10 years, I hope like hell you done got promoted, you done became a manager, you're potentially a store manager, something of that nature, if you stayed at a place like that for that long.
But given how many people are employed by Walmart, how many people do you think really climb the fucking ranks? It ain't a whole lot.
It's not, but the ones that want it will. But I understand what you're saying as well. And to kind of really and truly piggyback off what you said, what I also tell these young kids in those scenarios is, don't be a person with one skill. Like, you have to make yourself marketable. So you need to have more than one skill. How do you obtain those skills? You got to get out there and try some shit. You got to get out there and do. You got to get out there and learn some shit. YouTube is a phenomenal thing, right? You can get out there and teach yourself some things. So I always tell them, make sure your resume is marketable, so that when you show an employer your resume, it's not just, oh, I graduated high school. Oh, I worked at Raising Cane's for, a year and a half, whatever, the case might be. Like, what else have you done? Or what else, what other skills have you done? What online, because Google got a whole set of classes you can do online.
They do.
Like, there's all these different, like, random skills you can pick up. Why not do them? You spend all your time on your phone anyway. Why not hop on an iPad, hop on a computer, learn some shit, build some shit, put it on your resume. You can literally learn coding from Google. There's a whole thing about that online. Like, I was looking at it the other day. Yeah. I know nothing about coding, and I consider doing it just to do it. Because why not? Like, we used to do coding with MySpace, but that was a long time. Long.
If I was gonna put it in like video game terms, it's like when you play a fucking role-playing game, you pick your main class, but eventually you can pick a secondary class. And I feel like everybody needs to have like their one thing that they're fucking excelling at, and then they fucking plan B that they're working on in the background. Like you got your main career that you 17 years into, and now you about to jump off into like your dream career, like that's that 1-2 punch.
So yes, but it's also, I already have 12 years in career number 2. So I've already been building the resume.
So you multi-classed early.
Yes. Like I am, yes, I am prestige in both.
You can do it at the same time.
I am literally simultaneously building 2 separate retirement plans. I'm really serious about buying a ranch when I fucking retire, and I have to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna do it. So I need to have as much supplemental income as I can get my hands on. That's why I also am still heavily invested in fucking Bitcoin. Like, absolutely. Because one day it will, I'll say one day, right now it's over 6 figures again. It's already taken back off. So, one way or another, I'm gonna hit something. Same way that when Denzel and Jamie Foxx talking, like, look, I'm leaving with something.
I'm about to say the same thing. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving with a ranch and a boat. I'm leaving with something. Like, it's happening.
That's edible, bro. But I even had an interview a couple months ago that they were like, okay, you done this, that, and this, but are you good with your hands? Have you done work with tools and stuff like that? I'm like, shoot, I'm a YouTube mechanic. I'm a YouTube mechanic. I work. I get cash cards and I work on them. I'll figure it out and fix it. And they laughed and they're like, I like that. But yeah,
I'm waiting for somebody to put that on their resume. I'm a YouTube mechanic because I can do. I am a YouTube apprentice mechanic, like a motherfucker. Because I done some shit off of YouTube.
On the cool, being a homeowner, I'm a fucking YouTube plumber.
Yeah,
I am. Look, yeah. I am a YouTube junior contractor for sure.
Like, motherfucker done had to learn how to fix some shit around the house to save money on fucking deductibles and shit, man.
Exactly. But hey, as long as you got something on your resume, that they like seeing things. Like, say, I used to volunteer for Habitat for Humanity, so it's like they see that I'm out there in the community doing things, and also I'm working the heat, building damn houses. So
you like being outside.
Yeah. So they was like, okay, all right, I like that, type shit. So
I wanted to fucking piggyback off of that Mr. Gent into something else, but I wanted to wait for Brother Moo to get here.
I thought, because he said he gonna be home in 10. That was
he on Cali time,
That was
33 minutes
on California time, 100%. So let's jump into some of our what's trending stuff. Because I actually think this first topic that I have is actually very interesting. Let me drop that video. We're gonna get to All right. First topic on deck is for the suburban moms out there. So the CEO of Target is stepping down because sales are remaining sluggish. Sales are on the decline, and I don't understand why.
I understand why exactly.
So, as I'll read this article, and then I'm gonna let Outlaw do his thing, because he has some knowledge about this. But so the Target CEO, his name is Brian Cornell. He's stepping down early next year, after more than a decade. So mind you, he started as an intern and moved all the way up. So he is literally a rags to riches story in the corporate world, for lack of a better term. In recent years, Target has suffered sluggish sales as the company has weathered consumer boycotts over its Pride collection and a rollback of its diversity, equity, and inclusion policies, aka DEI. This guy, Michael Padelki, which kind of sounds like a Pokemon trainer, serves as a CEO, will assume the role as a CEO in February. With the board's unanimous decision to appoint Pokemon trainer as Target's next CEO, they're expressing confidence. I don't care about any of that. What I'm interested about is that this is all coming from backlash from DEI and their Pride collection.
And there is a very good reason for that.
And so the shares, so you being the resident stock guy as well, so the shares of Target fell nearly 8% in early trading on Wednesday, aka today. Yeah. So that is kind of a big drop for a big company like Target. 8% is a lot for a multi-billion-dollar company.
For anybody who doesn't trade stocks, anything over 5% is like noteworthy.
Yeah, 8% is bad.
Yeah.
So your 2 cents on this one, Outlaw.
So as you were saying, like there was a lot of backlash around them rolling back their DEI, their inclusive type shit, the Pride Month, the plus size figures and all that such. Target had built their fucking brand and reputation over the last decade off of being that inclusive, retail chain. And they were kind of, a little bit pricier because of it. Like if you went off in a Target, it was kind of like going like you going to Target. It's a whole ambiance to it, It ain't a bunch of nicknoggery like you when you go to a Walmart. It feels like you're in a Walmart.
Oh my God.
So there was kind of a certain kind of clientele that went to Target. And then when you took away all the inclusion efforts and the stuff that those people enjoyed, they was dead ass. They said, we're not going to fucking shop here anymore, And the people that Target was kind of trying to cater to, the folks who were anti-DEI, Trumplicans or whatever you want to call them, they're not the motherfuckers that shop at Target anyways.
Okay.
Like a lot of Target shoppers are fucking liberals.
Very Austin Texan-y.
Yeah, you know a Target shopper when you see one.
Look, you said the right when you said, I was like, yeah, I know exactly the type of folk he is referring to. Nothing defensive, just we understand the market that's currently being affected by.
I mean, who the fuck else goes to fucking Starbucks and walks around with the fucking venti iced coffee to shop? Like,
my wife,
a certain kind of clientele. Hey, look, though, I will on the cool though. I used to like shopping at Target. Like there are some things that some of the Target brand shit actually do slap.
No, it does. I agree. However, they food expensive.
Oh yeah, I don't go there to the grocery shop at all. Like
they food, no. They fruit. I'm like, why is this shit so like I guess I get it. I mean, I really don't, but I'm just like, all right. Like I remember, I don't even think I've ever purchased like a video game from Target because I usually just go to Walmart for that. Like
it's been a long time.
I bought toys. I bought toys from there.
For like kids, mostly like
I used to buy dog
clothes. Food. Their clothes are fucking great.
I bought dog food for my dog before, but so I've really never done a lot of
I'll buy these.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of extensive shopping at me personally at Target. I think I bought I bought a couple. This is pre me discovering Burlington Coat Factory. Like I bought a couple of pairs of like slacks and shit out of there, but then when I discovered Burlington, I was like, fuck all that. We're going to Burlington. Just hey, and low key, Amazon. Amazon got a phenomenal khakis and slacks selection for men. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I don't like online shopping for clothes because I want to try my shit on before I buy it.
So Amazon has this beautiful thing called try free for 7 days. So
yep.
I'm that motherfucker where it's like I hate returning shit. Like I know it's simple, but it's just the thought of like, God damn, I gotta go back to the fucking UPS store. Like that's
No, see,
But
by my house,
it's
I got a gas station with them Amazon boxes. So I just
ah
go drop that hoe off, scan the
yeah,
barcode, and I drop it off from
UPS
there.
store is not far from me. So like if I get it to bring it to the house, it's like running to the store and getting it. I mean, at that point,
Hey,
you know you got to go up size up or size down.
them Amazon
But
lockers is clutch. And I'm like, low key, I kind of want to look into those because I'm like, hey man, I wonder if that's like the red box. Because them Amazon
you can
lockers,
buy personal.
like,
Yeah.
listen, when I was during the COVID mission, when I was doing that shit, like having items delivered to like that Amazon locker at like a convenience store was extremely clutch. Like extremely clutch. Because you just show up, you scan your little tag, the locker pops open, you grab your package, and you own it, you keep on moving.
I'm gonna say some shit that might sound like really like a dystopian future, but has Amazon ingratiated and integrated itself so much into our fucking society that like we have an Amazon locker system and we're just like so casual about it?
Yes.
Like
They
Amazon
got
is king.
drones.
Amazon is king. Like
They
there's a
got
reason
drones.
why
Everybody's dropping
like
stuff off.
there's a reason why Walmart and some of these other places are threatened because Amazon is king.
I'm gonna say some shit for the history nerds. I feel like Amazon is like the modern day East India Trading Company. If you know, you know.
I'm gonna say that Amazon is exactly what Netflix was when Best Buy decided not to buy them. Because Amazon was up to be purchased at one point, and then it was decided against, and then somebody really fucked up.
I mean, Amazon, I thought I had a really crazy idea the other day, really fucking crazy, because of me going to Universal, you know, the theme park and shit. I was like, you know what? Amazon low-key has enough money to do their own theme park. If they really wanted to do like an Amazon park, they could fucking do some shit. Cause they own fucking like copyrights and fucking characters and shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. That would actually be dope.
Yeah.
They own the Addams Family. They got the fucking Invincible cartoon,
I was
like
about to say, they see Invincible. Like that'd be kind of cool.
like an Invincible fucking roller coaster. Like, come on now.
It's just going through a train, you know, to see
Oh God, God.
Go right through a subway to see everything just go right by, you know.
Never mind. Never mind.
Shit.
Good night. So yeah, so that's currently like when I saw that, I was like, man, that's random. And then I don't know if y'all caught this. This like we don't talk. I can't say this. This actually isn't politics. It's just random. We haven't talked about this because not on the pod at all ever. But everybody and their mom keeps up with this stuff, knows exactly about it. But a judge denied the Department of Justice's request to unseal the Epstein grand jury records today. So
So
I
didn't hear that one.
Yeah. So that's if you haven't been tracking it, that's been talked about a lot for probably the last month. About they've really been trying to unseal the grand jury material from the Epstein criminal case. So a federal judge in New York denied it. No shocker there, being from New York, but that's neither here nor there. So this decision on Wednesday, because this is important, I need everybody to make sure they catch this. The decision on Wednesday marks the third and final time a federal judge has denied the current administration's request to unseal grand jury materials related to Epstein and wealthy financier and convicted sex offender who died by suicide in jail back in 2019. The court's decision effectively ends the Department of Justice's attempt to release grand jury materials in the case, though the department plans to start sharing other Epstein files with Congress later this week. The current presidential administration has been dealing with fallout from its decision not to release materials related to the investigation into Epstein following blowback that it received from some supporters after it announced that no additional files would be released. So there's that. You guys can take that for what it is. I gave you guys a couple of context clues and things that I read out loud for you to understand. Mostly where that judge is from and some other things, tells you everything you need to know about why that is the way it is.
Mr. Jen, you want to take it away?
Yeah, give me. You go first because I got to handle something real quick. Hold on.
His eyes are scanning. He on like multi-screen
Yeah.
and doing some shit.
Yeah.
He
nigga
also
over there.
his eyes really got big, like he was about to order some food. That's what it looked like. But
Definitely not. Thank you very much. But no.
I'm about to say, like, it's about to be 9:30. Like, ordering food this late. Like, come on, baby.
hey, man, big back talks. Period.
We're not gonna do a big back brigade right now. Let's not.
Hey, sometimes my big back be calling too. Like it be like that. Like I late night snack be late night snacks. Just like you don't say nothing when it's a late night oil change situation.
Hey. You did that one.
Pretty Ricky made a song about it. It's called Late Night Special.
I'm gonna just say this, like, for all how do I say this without it sounding, I don't know, like, I feel like the whole dragging out the Epstein shit just looks really, really bad because a certain individual swore that when they got in the office it will be released, and it hasn't been released, and that certain individual is like kicking up a lot of fucking kind of throwing a fit about this shit, and I just feel like if there is nothing to hide, then just release it, if you're not implicated in any way in anything.
Because of what you just said, if there's nothing to hide, but since it's not released, what does that tell us?
Yeah, like any other motherfucker, like it's like when somebody pleads the fifth. It's like, I know you can do that, but it's like, nigga, if you're not guilty, like just say that you just own up to it. Why you gotta plead the fifth?
It's not a good look.
It's not a good look. Like, I know you can do it, but you kind of a hoe for doing it.
Some people just be like, you know what? I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm just gonna plead the fifth just because I can. Because I was just about to say, Chappelle did it best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, that's my shit, man.
That's just how I feel about it. Like, I know we're gonna probably piss some people off by like.
It's okay. We used all the right words. We didn't say the trigger words because that was very difficult to translate without saying the words that were in that article verbatim. I had to catch myself like 4 times.
Yeah, and I think I danced around it pretty well.
That's all we can do. But just needless to say, for those who have been following it, we're talking about something that happened back in 2019 that is still a big deal. Like, if you didn't see the documentary of the entire saga, you are missing out because what's happening. I watched it on Hulu, and I ain't gonna even tell you, the whole Epstein documentary was fucking wild. Like, wild. Like, I think in the last 7 years, that is one of the craziest documentaries I've ever seen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I only got halfway through it. Like, I low-key couldn't fucking stomach it. Like,
listen.
The shit was
between
just
that
wild.
And the Ted Bundy documentary, or the show, the Netflix rendition of it, that shit was fucking crazy. That shit was good too.
There's some weird motherfuckers out there, bro. Like,
yeah, man. But like just that whole thing, because of how many people were involved, and I mean like directly with him, like, having his secretary person out there being a fucking recruiter / groomer, like, I'm like, yo, this is diabolical as fuck. Like, how can you? I can never really, and I guess that's a good thing. I can't like understand it, but like it doesn't register in my head like how you can be okay with that. Like, the fact that it was a female out there just out here recruiting other females, knowing what the fuck was going on. Like, you know how twisted you gotta be okay with some shit like that?
I got something perfect for you that kind of sums it up. Being in therapy, my therapist was talking about like how powerful delusionment is, and like how motherfuckers can really delude themselves, like cast genjutsu on your fucking self and convince yourself of any fucking thing.
Yeah.
There's some motherfuckers out here doing some foul shit, but like they'll justify it to themselves.
Yeah. And I think you and I specifically, in all the things we've gone through in our life, we've convinced ourselves to make some not so good decisions. You know, nothing illegal, but
Oh,
we've made some reckless
nobody
decisions that we
gaslights me
like.
better than me. God damn it!
Yeah, 100%. Like I 100% talked myself into making a reckless decision and was okay with it. Like in the moment, I was okay with it. Obviously, after the fact, I was not.
My
So,
inner voice is like a nigga in your ear who off a Ford Local telling you to do some dumb shit. Like that's how I am sometimes myself. Like
yeah,
believe me.
my younger inner voice was loud as hell, and that motherfucker liked to scream all the time. Like,
Inner voice like fucking Darth Kermit.
that motherfucker was lit.
God
Hey,
damn
listen,
it.
the Darth personality that was on my left shoulder, that motherfucker was diabolical. He said, "Listen, you ain't doing this the right way. This how you supposed to do it."
This is how you make a story out of something.
Yeah. He's like, "Do you want to make a story or you want to make a moment? How you want that?"
Oh
Man,
God.
my younger days were not for the faint of heart. There was some really stupid shit going on in them days, but it's okay. It is. You know, it's very similar to what's on my hoodie right now. Like, you know, there was like the normal me, and then there was like the other side. And the other side was not a very good person. Like, it just wasn't. The other side was not a good person. And I have zero issue with it. Like, just like Outlaw, you know, I've spent I'm still spending my time in therapy, and I'm okay with that. You know, it's okay.
It all builds character if you let it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
since we
survived.
finally got Brother Moo on the screen.
Yeah, we're gonna because I've been having this story queued up just for him because there's only like the only people that can really dive into this the way we need to really is like me, him, and DJ Micah B. But I know y'all will still have some stuff to say about this because this just broke like today. It's sports related, but it's like a sport we don't get to talk about very often, so it makes it all the more relevant for today. But I'll wait for him to pop up on the screen and then we'll drop that. So this is here he is. So he's probably already seen it. He will most likely talk about it on PBT tomorrow, but we're gonna have fun with it anyway. But it was announced today that Jake Paul and Gervonta Tank Davis are fighting on Netflix.
Money grab.
And here's the thing, right? So on September 13th, we have one of the most epic boxing matches of all time in the modern era between Canelo and Terrence Bud Crawford happening already. So if you're a boxing fan, that is one of the biggest fights of the modern generation era of boxing. It's actually probably is the biggest fight of the modern generation of boxing because this is literally pound for pound the two best boxers in boxing fighting on September 13th. Like, that's what this is. Like, if you've watched boxing for the last X number of years, you know Canelo like it's nobody's business. You've seen the trilogies with him and Triple G. Like, you've seen all the things. And if you're a Terrence Bud Crawford fan, you have seen banger after banger after banger from this man. So now these two are colliding. And it's going to be a phenomenal fight. Now, fast forward to November 14th. We're going to have Gervonta Davis fighting Jake Paul. Now, let's spin this accordingly because Moo's going to understand this, and just normal human biology and anatomy is going to make this make a little bit more sense. Jake Paul fights at 200 pounds. Tank Davis fights and currently holds the title at 135 pounds. So we are now talking about a 65-pound weight difference in the sport of boxing. That ain't normal. That ain't normal at all. Like there is an actual disadvantage in boxing when you're that much bigger than somebody. And mind you, Tank has an extremely powerful jaw. Tank has taken some serious shots. You thought, hey, I thought that man was going to sleep, and he didn't. But then there's also the height thing. Jake Paul is also like 4 inches taller. No, 5 inches taller than Tank Davis as well. So and I believe the reach advantage is like 5.5 or 6 inches or so. All of those things matter in boxing. In most sports, it wouldn't matter as much, but in boxing, it matters a fuck. Because Gervonta Davis, when he fights, he loves to get up close and personal and get in your body. If you got a 5.5 to 6 inch reach advantage, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna jab the fuck out you. I'm gonna keep you back. And every time you move forward, I'm gonna jab you and step backwards. Because I got 6.5, I got 6 inches to keep you back. So I'm not. So apparently this fight is only happening because there was supposed to be another big fight between Tank and I can't remember the other guy's name, but it fell through.
Monroe Jr.
There you go, Roach Jr. You got it. So that fight fell through. So all of a sudden, that's why this fight's currently happening. Wild, because I don't even know how they agreed to this fight. I really want to know what the money bag grab at the end of this is. Because I've never seen in my entire life a fight in general with a big enough weight, height, reach difference like this. Because this
There's only
ain't
been one.
huh?
There's only been one. And it's the exact same person that he's trying to copy, that he's been trying to copy. Floyd Mayweather, when he fought Jake's brother, Logan Paul. It's the same bullshit. It's the same bullshit.
Yeah, but Logan wasn't that much bigger than Mayweather. Like
Logan fought at 215.
Logan was 215. And Mayweather was also 155, wasn't he?
I think Mayweather fought at 147.6.
All right, I'm about to check. I almost could have swore he fought. I thought he fought at 155, but you might be right. But okay, but on the flip side,
That same
these are but stylistically, Davis and Mayweather are two different boxers.
Oh, absolutely.
Mayweather could withstand a bigger fighter because he's much more of a defensive fighter.
There you go.
Tank, on the other hand, is a I'm gonna fuck your shit up type fighter. Like, I'm gonna let you get your licks. I'm gonna let you get your licks, but then when I hit you, you gonna have to feel me.
Oh,
like
yeah.
That's how Tank fights.
For
Like,
sure.
you gonna catch me in the jaw a couple times. You gonna hit me in the nose. My nose gonna be red like a little pit bull. But when I hit you, you gonna have to feel me. And that's just that man lives up to his name being Tank. Like, that man is small, but he moves like a big fucking Abrams. All right. If you don't know what an Abrams is, it's a military tank. I highly encourage you to look it up. Abrams move big and slow, but they pack a lot of power. And that's literally Davis in a nutshell. So I am intrigued by it. It's gonna be on Netflix, so it means I'm gonna watch it because I get it for free anyway. So I'm gonna watch it because I'm intrigued by it. I just don't know how to feel about it.
I can tell you how to feel about it.
Like, if
You
you're
feel highly, highly upset. And here's why.
go for it.
Because just like I explained a few weeks ago on now Voice of the People, why are we worried about motherfuckers who don't matter?
Okay.
When it comes to that statement, the reason why I said that is because there's a lot of talk between Clarissa and Layla Ali and them wanting to fight. Now,
I wanted to see that fight.
The reason why I say that is because Layla's 50-something years old. She's been retired for almost 15 years.
Yeah.
There is a bigger fight that everybody wants to see. That's Clarissa and Alicia Baumgartner.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world wants to see that.
Yeah.
That'll be mega fight, super fight of the century.
That one will be a mega fight. I think if she fought Serrano, it'd be a big fight.
Again, mega fight, super fight of the century.
Like, but and now the thing with the Layla Ali thing though is that Layla did kind of start bumping her gums first.
That's true, but she's old and she's retired. She's supposed to.
People can say what they want about Clarissa Shields, but she stands on business.
She does.
She don't run from nobody.
She does.
So listen, I might be younger than you, but if you're gonna talk your shit, hey, we can settle this the way we was bred and born to do this. We can settle it with these hands. Now, mind you, I'd be genuinely curious to see how Clarissa and Layla Ali would have fought if Layla was in her prime. They I think they stylistically match up, but I think the power advantage still goes to Shields. But I think defensively, Layla Ali would make this fight very compelling.
Facts. And the reason why I say that is because to tie this back into Tank, it's like, why are we going after people that don't matter? We know who we want to see. Roach Tank number 2. Let's get it popping. The contract is out. The offer's been sent, but we're focused on Jake Paul. What are we doing? And don't get me wrong, with all respect to Layla, right? I get it, right? She's an OG, she's talking shit, but Clarissa, what are we doing? Come on, dog. Like, first of all, you're the champion, so I really don't care what no old retired motherfucker got to say. You're retired, you're old, you ain't been in the game in 15 years. Don't say nothing to me. Can we make some relevancy? Can we make some money? Because I get it. Layla Ali, big money grab. Jake Paul, big money grab. But that's not niggas don't care about that. Can we get some shit that niggas actually care about? That niggas want to see? Because Tank Roach too, we want to see that. Serrano Shields, Bumgarner Shields, we want to see. I'm just saying, as champions, stop going motherfuckers who are irrelevant, bro. We need relevancy in boxing. That's the problem in boxing. And right there.
What gets me about this fight, and I don't know how much of it has to stem with the court date that Tank had in July for the battery thing that he was dealing with, but if I'm 30-0 with 28 knockouts, how much money am I being paid to take my first loss to a non-boxer? Say whatever the fuck you want to say about Jake Paul, all this shit like that. He ain't no fucking real boxer. He's not. He's not. I'm sorry. He's fought some people. Cool story. He's not a boxer. How much money is Tank being paid to essentially take his first loss? Because I don't see a scenario where Tank wins this fight. Because now, granted, everybody and their mom is waiting for the day that Jake Paul takes his second loss. He already took his first loss, which was a weird loss. Wasn't it? I don't know. It was just weird. But, and low key, I know you watched the fight, Move. When he fought Mike Tyson, I think Mike could have.
Oh yeah, no. Mike was pulling his punches.
If Mike would have stopped biting his glove, because Mike had about 3 moments in that fight where he could have hit him with that slip and go, because he was there. And I was like, ooh, because we know about that old man strength. Listen, a 50-year-old polished athlete like that, if he hits you, it's gonna hurt. And it's probably gonna feel like a fucking boulder hit you. Because even Roy Jones said, he said, hey man, he said, even in his upper 50s, he said, Mike Tyson punches still hurt. And Roy Jones is my goat. He is my boxing idol. He is my guy. And if he is saying what he is saying, I completely take him at his word. DJ Michael B, welcome to the panel. You look extremely frustrated, sir.
I want to make sure I hear what you're saying.
Come on in.
You said Jake Paul is going to do what?
Oh, he's fighting Tank Davis.
Yeah, I know he's fighting, but he's going to do what against Tank Davis?
Potentially beat him.
Absolutely the fuck not. Okay, so let's be serious here, bro. Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. Will Tank knock him out? Probably not. But will Tank win? Absolutely, he will win. Absolutely. We are talking about the same guy who's only fighting retired boxers. Other than what's Tyson Fury's brother name?
Oh, the one that beat him, the other Fury,
Tommy Fury.
No.
Didn't Tommy Fury win?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Tommy Fury won, and Tommy Fury is not even that great of a boxer. Okay, let's start there. Secondly, Jake Paul is too slow for Tank. That's facts.
No, without question.
Third of all, and let's be serious here, Tank possesses the knockout power of a middleweight to heavyweight fighter. Jake Paul is going to... Oh my God. I'm tired of celebrities thinking they could come into a sport and do what they want to do. Granted, somebody going to say, well, what about Logan? Okay, listen. Wrestling is scripted. I'm not going to say fake. It is scripted. Because they jump off of tables, they jump off of ladders and all that. They are professional stuntmen.
They are very well paid stuntmen. and women.
But we're talking about boxing, bro. Tank has been boxing since he was a kid. Jake Paul has not. He started picking it up to make money. I don't give a damn how much training Jake Paul do. Like to bring it to Mr. GQ's realm. Mr. GQ, aren't you the same one that said months ago they don't need to stack the Olympic flag football team with NFL players because they don't play flag football? It takes a different level and different skill to play flag football than it is in tackle.
Yes.
It takes a different level and a different skill to box against somebody that's been doing it their whole life.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
This is different. Tank is going to win this fight.
It is, but it's not different because we have seen enough scenarios with with Jake Paul that he should have lost, but he didn't lose.
He's not beating Tank. Tank has only been in one decision where it was a toss-up.
Yeah, he had one draw.
Where people are like, well, I think he lost. Well, I think he won. He's only been in one. Other than that, he's soundly beaten. And that was what was that? Roach.
Mm-hmm.
That was the toss-up.
Yeah. I mean,
he's soundly beaten.
You say toss-up. I think Davis did enough to win that fight, but you know.
Well, I think Davis won the fight. I'm just saying a lot of people think it was a toss-up.
Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of people. I also you and I have watched a lot of events, sporting events together, especially UFC specifically. And you and I believe in the same thing. We believe in champion's advantage. So let me bring the rest of the world who watches our show into what that means. Champion's advantage means in the sport of boxing, UFC, all the stuff like that, when you fight the champ, like at UFC, when you fight five rounds, if it's currently if it's 2-2 going into the fifth, the advantage goes to the champion because you have not done enough to beat the champ. You have not done enough to be like, oh, okay, in the situation where we could call this a draw, we're gonna go ahead and give it to the champ because the champ already has a belt and you didn't really do enough to completely unseat the champ. And it happens a lot in UFC. If you ever watch, a lot of people used to hate watching when John Jones would fight and be like, oh man, he should have lost this fight. I'm like, but did you really watch the fight? Yes, there were a couple of instances when he fought Gustafsson, which is the one fight a lot of people go back to. He took some significant shots in that fight in the second and fourth rounds. But in 1, 3, and 5, he beat the brakes off of Alexander Gustafsson. Champion's advantage. When he fought Ciryl Gane got some good shots on him in the second round. Third, fourth, and fifth, John Jones was on his ass. Champion's advantage. I agree, and I feel like in sports like that, when you're fighting the champ, you have to beat the champ to be the champ. You can't just do enough, score some points, and think you finna be the new champ. It does not work that way. That's just the way I've always viewed it. Any thoughts on that, Moo?
I mean, you're absolutely right. It's just I just don't like this for the sport of boxing.
No, I hate it. I think it's a massive step back.
You know what I mean? As me growing up a boxer, before even I started to play football, I used to box with my uncle. He was the one who taught me how to box, right? If not for my mom and my grandma, I would have actually been a full-time boxer, right? That's how serious I took the sport. That's how much I love the sport of boxing. So when I see stuff like this, it irritates me because like DJ said, when you have guys who don't really respect the sport and they come in and not only expect to be loved and treated like they've been part of the sport the whole time, but disrespect the sport by making a mockery of it with stuff like this, right? Because it's there's no reason as to why these two guys should even see each other other than money. You have to, at least because you were just ranked number 14, right, in the cruiserweight division.
Mhm.
At least start to fight some real fighters in that division before you start to make your way to these exhibition celebrity fights that motherfuckers just want to see because it's going to be a big payday. Like I don't like that. The whole celebrity aspect of boxing, the whole TikTok, YouTube, I don't like that. You're making a mockery of the sport. Like if y'all actually want to box, then join a boxing gym, train, join a league, etc., get your boxing license and stuff like that. Like I don't like when motherfuckers make a mockery of the sport that I love. Like I don't like when people do it to football. I don't like when people do it to boxing. I don't like when people do it to basketball. Like don't make a mockery of the sport that I love, bro. It's disrespectful. And like I said, I get it. And with the stature of both these guys, as far as name goes, but the same sentiment goes. As champions, I don't entertain peasants, bro. Like,
yeah,
I don't do that. I'm a champ. You got to come to me, right?
100%.
You got to step to me correctly, or I'm not listening.
Yeah, I really have a problem with the massive disparity in weight class. Like I have a problem with that. Like that right off the bat makes this fight not have as much credibility as it could have. But here's the other thing. There's nothing either of these fighters could do to move up or down to a catch weight that would make sense for either fighter either. They're not the same type of fighters
at all.
Jake's a heavyweight, point blank, period. He's a 200-pound boxer. He's a fucking heavyweight by the way he is. And Davis is 135 pounds. Go for it.
When Tank wins, when Tank wins, weight class is going to go out, and everybody's going to be like, Jake Paul. Look, Jake Paul hasn't boxed one notable person. Tommy Fury's most notable fight.
I mean,
and he lost.
Notable fight, but I got you.
Other than
Mike Tyson is not a notable. Mike Tyson was in his 60s. That's not a notable fight.
I'm just, for the sake of notoriety, I'm just putting some respect on OG Mike Tyson's name. That's all.
No. You will not use that as notoriety. I'm not gonna let you use Mike Tyson notoriety. And that's facts. Okay, like at the end of the day, he hasn't fought and defeated one credible what y'all got? Tyrone Woodley? That's his most notable.
Nah, the only name that people are throwing out there is Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. That's it.
Oh yeah. Okay,
that's Julio the same Cesar thing Chavez as throwing Mike Tyson out there. We're not gonna do that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're gonna discredit Mike Tyson, we're gonna discredit Julio. Which, speaking of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., he just got arrested after being deported. So
right after that fight,
and that's what I'm saying. Like this is. I'm not mad that they're going to box. Will I watch it? Of course I'll watch it. But I'm going to watch it just because I'm interested if Tank can knock out a heavyweight. Not if he could beat a heavyweight, because he's going to win. I'm trying to see if he's going to knock out a heavyweight, because he's going to win. The difference here is the expertise in boxing. I'm telling you, Jake Paul don't stand a chance in this fight. Not one. He's too sloppy with his punches, and I'm not saying that he's not even a good boxer, but he's too sloppy with his punches as thank you. He's too sloppy with his punches as still an amateur boxer. He's still an amateur boxer.
Yep.
I don't give a damn if he is a heavyweight. He's an amateur.
By classification, he's fought multiple professional boxers by this one. I'm just reading it. Take it for what you will. Of course, we talked about Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And Tommy Fury, but he also fought Andre August and Ryan Berlin, both professional boxers. Just take that for what you will. Just putting it out there. That's what this, I mean, they're not like what you're saying. They're not credible they're not higher ranked. Like with Jake Paul being the 14th ranked boxer, why didn't he fight the number 10 guy, the number 7 guy, the number 5?
Because he would get his ass whipped, and he knows it. The fact that Jake Paul is the number 14 boxer is a fucking joke to boxing.
He will get his ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah.
And I've stood,
Yeah,
Moo, you
all I'm
know,
gonna say about
on
the subject
PB, you
is
know, on PBT,
some-
I've stood on this. We've all stood on this, Moo.
Oh my gosh, that's a
all
horrible.
I'm gonna
That's a
say
horrible
is
division to be in.
some of these boxers out there,
I'm just
some of these
mind blown.
boxers out there actually fought for this for their whole life.
I'm just mind blown that this is a thing. I understand, Micah said he'll watch it, but I'm just like me. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm like, I don't like it.
Say it again, Mr. Gent. Damn it, bro. Man.
Like these people have grinded to be in there to this point, and he just buying his way into this shit, bro. Like that's really what it is. And like he's picking and choosing who's gonna take the money, who's not gonna take the money. Yeah, that's really what it is. Because number 7, number 5, number 6, they're still trying to fight to be number 1. They're not gonna take that money. They want to earn this title. They're not going for the money back. They want to be a champion for real. So this all this bullshit is just like you don't hear any other fight be on social media as much as Jake Paul is, and he's shitty, So I just don't understand.
Media. I want to correct myself from earlier. I said that Jake Paul was classified as a heavyweight. I was incorrect. He's classified as a cruiserweight.
He goes through all 3 of them. So I mean,
yeah, he was classified as a cruiserweight, not a heavyweight. So I do apologize for misquoting that. And going back, and I understand everything that Micah was saying as well. And no matter how skilled of a fighter you are, when Tank Davis is an extremely skilled fighter, you are still talking about 5'5" and 6'1". There's still elements of this that are like, you can't just go into this, even if you just can't go into this assuming that because, Tank is the far and away more experienced boxer, he's going to just, that he's even going to get in range to knock him out. Because the reach advantage plays, I understand what you might say, but the reach plays a role in this fight. And that's probably going to be the one reason why he doesn't get knocked out, is because Jake going to do everything in his power to make sure that he keeps enough of a reach to keep Tank from getting connection with that jaw. Because I do firmly believe if Tank catch him in the jaw, he going to put him down. 100%. I firmly believe that. This is where Jake Paul's height and reach is going to save him from that embarrassment. I'm not saying he's going to win. I just think that's going to keep him from being knocked out. Will he possibly lose by decision? Sure. But I don't think he's going to let Tank knock him out. We can say all the things that we want to say about the things and how lumbering, how slow that he moves. The fact that he does move kind of slow is probably going to be another reason why he'll survive most of this fight, because he's not exerting a lot of energy throwing that jab and backing up. He's not going to exert a lot of energy because of that 6-7 inch reach advantage he's going to have.
You're right, but you know what though? Here's the difference. Tank excels at closing the distance, even though he's shorter than most of his opponents.
No, he does.
Excels.
He's
and I want everybody to know when I say excels, as in elite.
Oh no, you can say excels as an elite. I'm gonna say he the best.
Right. No, I'm just saying
in the modern elite boxing, he's the best at closing the gap. And one of the only other fighters I ever saw really just in boxing in general that ever was able to do it was Roy Jones, who could cut the ring in half, who could move inside. That's what made him so lethal, is the closer Roy was, the worse of a position you was in from getting knocked the fuck out.
Mike Tyson was really good at it too. I'm not going to Mike Tyson. I think
first of all, Mike Tyson got you because he was dancing like this, hey man, what you doing? What kind of?
I think Mike Tyson was 5'9", 5'10", and he was boxing in heavyweight against people 6'1", 6'2", and still knocking them out.
Listen, he was the biggest 5'9", 5'10" person you ever seen. that's a monster with hands.
And he was legitimately a Rottweiler,
yeah, not a pit bull, a Rottweiler.
Yeah, no, not a pit bull. He was a Rottweiler.
Yeah, that's facts.
He was relentless. Yes, he lost some of the fights that he lost, but when he knocked you out, he knocked you, your ass was, you forgot what you had for breakfast that day.
Nigga, I don't even know what I had for breakfast today. So I feel that.
Facts.
I might not
Outlaw.
I might not ever remember again.
Move over there thinking about like, what did I eat today? That's like move
Look,
face
because
said,
I'm like,
what did I
what
eat
did I
today?
eat this morning?
All right, so look, we got the whole crew here.
Granola bar.
Everybody prepare yourselves, buckle up, because Outlaw got some shit for us that we've been waiting. He been waiting to cook for us for 12 plus hours. So we all here. So Outlaw, take us away.
All right. So prior episodes ago, we have established, the dating credit score, and we outlined a couple of variables that might, affect your dating credit score. Your finances, your looks, how many kids you got, shit like that. But the other day, I realized there's one variable that nobody ever really thinks about when it comes to dating, and it's the family. Because if you think about it, when you date somebody, you end up kind of dating their family. And if you go on long term, their family becomes your family. And you kind of got to really think about it. Like, let's say if you really go on long term, talking about marriage and kids, like, these people will be around your kids. And you kind of got to really think, like, if the person you dating got a fucked up relationship with their parents or fucked up ass siblings, or they got an uncle that can't be around schools, like, that's your uncle now. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all talk to me. Am I off base here or what's up? Like, talk to me.
So
Fuck it, I'll go first.
go for it.
No, you're absolutely on base. You are absolutely the fuck on base. Because, and y'all can quote me or whatever, it doesn't matter. You're absolutely on base. Because if I marry into this girl's family and her uncle wasn't shitting, he was supposed to be the godfather of another kid and ain't done shit the whole time, what the hell is going to be the difference this time when he's supposed to be the uncle and the godfather this time and he's supposed to do shit for this kid? Right? Like, I mean, I feel like this is self-explanatory. I really do. If you won't do it for your own blood and your own nephew or niece, why would you do it for your on the other side of your own blood nephew or niece? Like, understand what I'm saying?
Hold on, we got
Like,
a comment down
I was
below.
waiting for somebody to say something like this, because this is that I guess we'll call it exception to the situation type of thing. Because this is what I thought about when Outlaw was talking about it, because we've been around some folks who got a fucked off family, and they have separated themselves from that same family. And she's not wrong. You can't choose your family, but
see,
go for it. What's your pushback?
Y'all know if y'all don't know, Mr. Gent know I'm going with this, and I'm tell y'all like I tell everybody else over and over and over again. She said you don't choose your family. That is a lie. You don't choose who you're blood related to, but you damn sure can choose who you consider family and who your family is. You damn sure can.
No,
everybody on this
about that.
Everybody on this panel right now is family to me. If I had a baby tomorrow, Moo would send me a gift, GQ would send me a gift, Outlaw would send me a gift, Mr. Gent would send me a gift for whatever I need. So no, I don't necessarily. I get what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you don't get to choose your family because family is blood related, this, and that. But I'm on the spectrum of you still get to choose your family, but you don't get to choose your relatives. Now, on the side of you don't get to choose your relatives, I would sit there and counter argue, but you get to choose your friends who are closest to you, and you get to choose who you consider family.
True, but I'm gonna say this on the flip side,
because I knew where her comment was going, and she's talking about where I had a feeling her comment was about blood family, like.
I knew.
Like in this instance of what Outlaw is referring to, like he's in even his situation. We're just legitimately talking about people who got just fucked up blood families. Because most of us, we have a mixed bag of integrated families on this panel right here, like 100%. We do, but we also know some people who don't have the best biological blood families.
Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of what I was like the biological family. Cause let's say you dating a chick, and it turns out that like her mom is like one of those high strung, emotional, narcissistic fucking moms, and you put a baby in this chick, and now that toxic fucking mother is now your mother in law and your fucking kid's grandmother. You gotta deal with that motherfucker now.
Yeah.
Look, man,
Yeah.
when it comes down to stuff like this, like I've been with a girl that I loved her family to where I stayed longer in the relationship just because I didn't want to lose the family wise. But then I've been in relationships that was the opposite, where I can't stand your family. But I want to be with you, but at the same time, this it can't shake like that, you know. Like I know you, I'm not gonna make you leave your family if you don't want to leave your family, because this is all you got, you know. That's your blood. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But for me and my kids, I'm out. You know, I don't feel like dealing with this right now. You know, I don't want them to be around. If you have a problem with that, cool, bounce. But other than that, yeah, we gotta go separate ways. Because I ain't dealing with a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of toxicity. I'm not gonna integrate my children into your shit like that. Nah. So yes, it does affect the dating credit score if your family is poop and you're still choosing to be with them. But if you're separated from them, nah, that does, to me, that, I mean, if I don't have to deal with it, then I ain't got to deal with it. I know sometimes
I mean, if
they
you're
gonna come up,
separated
but
from a toxic family, I feel like it's not like a hard inquiry, but it's still like
yeah, nah,
it's still kind of a
it's a
bad
soft
look.
one.
Like
I
It's a
mean,
soft one.
it's a soft hit.
I
It's a
disagree.
soft hit.
I think it is a hard inquiry because it's a red flag.
Yeah, it's a red
It's a red
flag for
flag.
sure.
And it's unfortunate. Like, it's not to say that you still won't date the person, but it's a red flag that you have to address. Like, hey, hold on. So you
Like-
don't have a relationship with your
like
family.
yellow.
Why? Because what happens if we have a long-term relationship? What happens if we get married? We're gonna have an empty ass side for the bride side and the groom side gonna be full. Like, you know, there's
But
some
there's
there's
been
some
instances like
conversations that
that
have
though.
to be had here about this.
But is
And
that
then
her
if a
fault
kid
at the
comes
end of
into
the
the
day?
fold, but yeah, I'm saying, if a kid comes into the fold, now you know it gets a little dicey.
So if it comes down to it being her fault, while you know the family don't fuck with her, or say you know it's her
Oh, like
fault
she's black sheep
because
type shit.
yeah,
But
type shit
here,
like that.
hold on, Mr.
That's
Gent.
one thing.
Are you ever gonna really get the truth? Because somebody could be the black sheep and make themselves out to be the victim, but if the family's not around to fucking fact check, you would never know.
That's conversations I had.
Okay.
Like that's what conversations I had really.
Yeah,
I like her point. Yeah, like it wouldn't be traditional, but you could still have folks show up for you.
I
Just might
mean,
not
but
be
does
blood
anybody
relative.
in the modern era have a traditional wedding? Is that even a thing?
No.
Some people.
Like,
My cousin did.
So
most of the weddings I've been to the last couple of years, they haven't been necessarily traditional. They've been dope as shit, but they haven't been like necessarily traditional.
I ain't been to a traditional wedding yet.
Hell, my motherfucking wedding wasn't traditional. My shit was outside with a 15-minute ceremony. What you mean?
get in, get
I'll
out.
say this.
What you got for us, brother? Move.
Because I actually deal with this problem currently right now. For me, it's more like a yellow flag, but for more of the reasons that Mr. Gent kind of explained. Like, I don't, yeah, your mama may be tripping, your uncle may not be allowed around, small children in schools, but he's not. Don't bring that around me either, though. You feel me? Like, that's cool and all. You feel me? And like I said, like GQ said, it does raise some flags. Like, hold on, wait a minute now. You feel me? But I think once you start to really, all it takes is one time. All it takes is one time around specific family members to really let you know, like, all right, I kind of see where she's coming from, and yeah, them niggas might be a little crazy. You feel me? And yeah, we can't be around that. You feel me? So like, for me personally, right, I don't rock with more than half of my family. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You feel me? Just based off who they are as people. I grew up with these niggas. I know these niggas. Ain't none of them changed. And none of them put the work in to change. Right? But I'm not gonna sit up there and say that that's not necessarily a red flag, but it is something to be investigated, right? And it is something to inquire about. Like, all right, hold on, wait, what's going on there? You feel me? And depending on how open the person is about it, if they're more closed off about it, then I guess you kind of know who you got. But
Yeah.
like, it depends. I guess you got to take it like case by case basis, because there are some instances where it's like, all right, bro, like you really shouldn't be around those type of people. Like, I get it, that's your family, you may love them, and some people don't necessarily see that aspect, right? They may be around a toxic family or a bad family, but because they're family, they may have a outlying or extensive love for them, and it may take a third party to come in like, all right, bro, I know that's your fam, but have you looked at it from this angle? Because those are horrible people, dog.
But how long you gonna wait around for that shit to change? Because like I've had those kind of conversations before, like with ex-girlfriends, like, hey, like so and so is a piece of fucking shit, and it's like, yeah, but he's family, and it's like,
there it goes.
I don't want to deal with this shit now.
Exactly.
No, not at all. And I kind of like, so everything that Moo said is exactly why, to me, it's a hard inquiry, because right at the very front of the relationship, you got something got something hanging, and it requires investigation. And a soft inquiry ain't going to investigate the way a hard inquiry is going to investigate. You need to get some more information. And if you're the type like me, I got to be around this situation. I need to observe these individuals. If y'all still somewhat talk, I need to get the vibes, and I need to quote the late great Bernie Mac, I need to see what the fuck is going on. Like, I need to see this. Now, I left this comment up here because I understand exactly what she's saying, because I did date a girl like this before, where she was considered the quote unquote black sheep. And I didn't break up with her because she was the black sheep. I tried to figure out what the fuck happened. And she wasn't the black sheep because, that's how it happened. Like, it was basically on some he said, she said type shit. And sometimes families are petty like that. And basically she kind of got casted out on some shit that wasn't actually her fault at all. So I was like, all right, like, so I understand that,
First of all, man, I resent that.
I mean, Picante, you ain't wrong.
You're not wrong, but I resent it.
But the way I would objectively, because we have to look at because even still, we're all old enough to have had a hard inquiry on our credit. It falls off after a certain amount of time has passed. So all it's going to do is put the relationship in a probationary period. Because I personally, I'm not going to let a situation like that initially, keeping it at initially, dictate how the relationship's going to go. Let me gather the facts. Let me be objective. Let me understand what's happening. Because it might just be you and one of your aunties that's fighting. Like, it might not even be like your immediate family. So it might not be you, your mom, your dad, and your siblings. It might not even be them. Like, if it's one of your aunties, uncles, cousins, I don't give a fuck about that. You ain't even got to talk to them. If it's your brothers, sisters, mamas, and daddies, whole different conversation.
Yeah, if it's like the immediate family, it's
like I would say that's more, that's more plausible for sure. More
like Outlaw and I can speak on this. Like, we've both dated, different
but then
types
you have
of
to
females that have tried to put wedges in our family.
There's sometimes that
Mr. Gent froze.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Goddamn Frozo. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, it's just I don't know. Like, I feel like I was saying, y'all, like, this is one of those variables nobody really thinks about when they're trying to get it in, and like after you done laid up with somebody and they done swindled you into a relationship, you didn't really think about, like, damn, I ain't even met your parents yet. And then you meet the parents, and it's like, oh fuck, I see why you are the way that you are.
I mean, but when you're trying to get the cheeks, are you really concerned about who the parents are?
You should, though. I feel like you should. I've always said this. Like, you have to consider who the parents are. Because at the end of the day, whether motherfuckers like it or not, you turn it to your motherfucking mom or dad.
Listen,
Right?
Yeah,
I'm
you do.
consider it if we serious. Not if I'm just clapping cheeks.
True,
But-
most definitely. I understand your
But
point.
a lot of us have fallen into from
Yes.
some just pure booty into actual relationship. It happens.
Yes, correct. But there's
True.
levels to this.
And
But like I said, if we on some casual, FWB NSA type shit, I don't give a fuck if you got 2 mamas and 2 daddies. That ain't got to do with me.
yeah, absolutely, that's true.
However, just like y'all have already so eloquently stated, if feelings get involved and we start, all right, now I got to be like, now I need to get on your Facebook. I need to see if you got family photos. Like if the people that if the women that like Outlaw and I were dating, right? If they was to get on our Facebook and social media, you're gonna see a lot of family photos. Our family's extremely close. It's gonna be, we got, first of all, our family photo is like this goddamn big. First of all, it's huge. We got a big ass family, so you gonna already know. Okay, these cats is close with their family. Like you already know.
And you know what? To piggyback off of that, I feel like it's a red flag that like a motherfucker don't do no kind of family events. Like, what you mean y'all don't do like family get-togethers?
Agreed, 100% agreed. I have questions about that if you don't do that. Like, and I think it's our fault because the way our family is. Like, we will do a family gathering for no fucking reason other than we want to enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, like that's how I look at it. Like, basing off of our family, which I think we had a pretty healthy family dynamic. To come across somebody who's like, oh yeah, I got 3 brothers and sisters, but I can't stand none of the motherfuckers. Why?
Yeah, no, see, that is kind of crazy. Like,
that's questionable as hell.
Yeah, that in that aspect, right? Like, if we're talking like immediate family, like not just like your cousin or like y'all said, an aunt or something like that. It's just like, oh yeah, well, I can't stand my dad, and it's like, okay, wait a minute, why? Is there something that we need to unpack there?
All right, so Kayla, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna quote Outlaw. I got to use his phrasing. In this economy, it don't take a lot of money to have a family gathering. When we saw in the scope that we're currently referring to, so Outlaw and I are 2 of 6 siblings. Our family gatherings consist of the 6 of us, our father, and our children. 9 times out of 10, myself, Outlaw, and our father are cooking on the grill, on the smoker, whatever the fuck we doing. I'm typically the bartender, so I'm also bringing alcohol to this thing. And then we got karaoke and music going on. That is a very inexpensive family gathering for us. That is a normal gathering for us, actually. That's pretty on par for the course. So in this economy, like, you don't, and I'm not saying have a family reunion. I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah, you ain't doing all that.
But if you're close with your immediate family, like, and I'm specifically talking about parents and siblings, like I'm keeping it solely at parents and siblings. I do firmly believe y'all need to get together at least once a quarter, 100%. If you're not getting together with your immediate family at least once a quarter, I think there's a problem there. And that's just because you only get one family. And if you are fortunate enough for them to be alive and y'all are somewhat close,
that's it.
Like, no, I said at the minimum. I said at the minimum.
I feel like at the minimum, that's all right.
I mean, we like, because I'm like y'all. I live around the corner from my mama. Legit.
So if I put it on a map, like, so me and one of our sisters, we about 8 minutes away from each other. I'm the furthest away from Outlaw and my baby sister. They on the other side. But then
we still get together.
Yeah. So we literally be coordinating between work schedules and kids. That's between
everything's in the calendar.
But somehow we make. But now I will say this: we do a siblings Christmas, and that shit is fire. Like, we have somehow, I don't know how the schedule always works out, but we always end up having our little siblings Christmas, and that should be fire.
I'm looking forward to it this year.
Listen, if you were to put the 6 of our schedules on a calendar, you would have no fucking clue how we find time.
Even AI be like, hold on, what these niggas got going on?
Hey, I bet you AI would be like, hold on. Huh? I need you to rephrase this. No, bitch, we figured it out.
Yeah. How did you have time for? Yeah, no, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, see, that's dope.
But you,
Hey,
Wow, 160 family members in Costa Rica. That's fire.
but
I'm glad somebody's family can do
well,
that.
my brother lives in Austin, and my other brother lives in Iowa, so I can't really necessarily get together like.
Oh shit, boy, y'all. I mean, you got one brother here, and another brother like 9, 10 states away. That's kind of crazy.
They couldn't
I got
fuck up.
4 siblings. 1 live around the corner, 2 live in Vegas, and 1 lives in LA.
So yours isn't too bad either. Like y'all could really link up if y'all really.
Oh,
had
I pull up on niggas randomly. Randomly.
Like,
okay.
I'm gonna
I
drop
got
the
the drop. All their location is right here in the phone. Okay. If I'm pulling up. All right. Come outside right now. Ain't no pick me up from the airport. Ain't no I need a ride. Hey, I'm outside. Okay, with suitcases. All right. Let me in because it's cold and we're hot.
Not him pulling the center, so you gonna invite me in?
Ain't no invite me in. Move out the way because I need something to drink because it's either hot or cold. Okay, I'm coming. I'm staying for a few days and then
Yeah, you going straight in that fridge.
I do random pull-ups. That's me. You know what I mean? Yeah, Moo's pulling up. You just don't know when.
I fuck with it.
I fucked with it.
But I have to ask: have you ever pulled up and they not been there?
Yep. And then I call them like, "Where the fuck you at?" And then I pull up to that location. I don't care if you're at
What
work.
you mean?
I'm flying through.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hi. You feel me? How you doing? What's good? Where we going after this? Give me the keys to the crib. I'm gonna see you there.
Damn,
Hey.
that boy flying across the U.S. He say from Vegas to New York. That's literally from West Coast to East Coast.
I done
I'm
flew to
saying
That's
Atlanta.
a
about-
coast to coast flight.
I done
But you
flew to
know what?
Atlanta. I'm not playing. I'll pull up.
If you put your pride aside, you can go anywhere on Spirit.
Oh,
I mean,
Spirit.
you can take
Spirit
Twinkie in the sky if you want to.
I'm just saying you might have
that's
to wear
the
your
only
entire
one that hasn't
wardrobe.
crashed. So, hey.
Spirit flying through hurricanes. They may have
I
a
mean,
song.
I got keys to everybody crib. So in the
Hello?
case of Mel, so they come home and he on the couch watching TV.
Yeah. Like that's damn near it right there.
Hey.
Like I have the key
Feed 'em.
already. Like
On the
or I broke in
cool,
the house.
my homeboy got a key to my house. Like that nigga come to my house and I'm not even here, and he'll start cooking or something. Like it be like that.
Yeah. Don't be surprised you walk in your living room. I'm already sitting on the couch
Nah,
watching sports and
nah,
eating tobacco
facts.
with you. So
Planes, not Spirit. Hey, that's true. Spirit don't be having planes fly out the sky.
okay, so look, Spirit literally flew through a Cat 5 hurricane though. I don't know what that pilot was on that day, but he said, "Watch this."
You had to go see
Spirit
Bad
of
Bunny.
God.
There wasn't like a Bad Bunny concert. I guess he had tickets too.
You had to go see Bad Bunny.
He
He
said,
got the tickets.
"Watch these bars,
yeah.
son. Stop playing with me."
That boy said, "Bad Bunny, bum bum."
You know,
Look, I done had American fucking delay a flight for just fucking raindrops on the fucking tarmac.
yeah. Spirit said, put your bags in the car. Let's go."
Like, I mean, Frontier's like that too. Like, I ain't had no issues with Frontier. Like, Frontier will take off. They don't give a fuck.
You just got to get on the plane first.
If the pilot can fly, the pilot taking off for Frontier. Like every Frontier flight I've been on, we taking off. If it start raining, hey, it's gonna have a little turbulence on the way up, but we taking off. I'm like, all right.
Man, you ever have a pilot who done fucking landed the plane so smooth? You
They
know
might
that
have to
fucking
make
bitch landed.
Yeah.
Like just slide right in there. And he ain't like, damn, we taxiing into the terminal now already. Damn.
Hey, when your landing is as smooth as a 6'4" Impala, that's crazy work.
Yeah. I always go and shake their hands. Like, hey,
Look, exactly, Mel. As long as they batteries charged, we good. That's 100%. Hey,
yeah.
If Frontier batteries is done, boys, you ain't leaving.
If they batteries ain't charged and you got one of them ones at the front gate, you know, one of them ladies with the mole right here in her face that don't want to let you in, but with your carry-on is like that much too big.
Y'all,
you good.
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about that shit. Man. I done had every type of bag known to man, and I fly with all them bitches.
Oh yeah, now see, I done got the sauce, and they hate me for it, but it's okay.
See, I don't have the sauce. I just got the right card. I'm a part of the first. I'm a part of the first group that boards the plane. So I just, I board the plane.
That
with the
priority boarding. That's a different kind of feeling.
Me and the elderly board the plane together.
That 100%.
I'm right behind Grandma Linda in her walker, boarding the plane.
Oh yeah. What if I need to? Especially
If
if
I
I
need to
need
help
super
you, I
special
will help
treatment.
push your wheelchair on this plane. I do not care. I'm still priority boarding.
Yeah, that's what I get. If I need super special treatment, I'm gonna bust out my boot.
Yeah.
Super special treatment. I'm bust out that boot for shit show.
Bust
Yeah.
out.
Oh, roll me
Gotta dust
through
that
this mug,
motherfucker off.
man. I got a flight to catch. Roll me through this drone, man. Yes. Yeah. You see this boot? Yeah. No, I can't walk through this motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. Call one of the people in the back. Yep. I'll be sitting right here.
You know, I feel like that with Spirit too. I done seen some hungry hippos get on that plane. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Man, look, I done flown way too much, and I gotta say, like, some of them seats don't be big enough to be big back, bro. Like, there is definitely a size limit for them seats, and some people just be spilling over. Like, why is your fat on my armrest?
And a height limit, because my knees be kissing the back.
Hey, bro, my knees be hurting, and I'm not even like that tall. Bro, I'm average. I'm 5'9", but boy, my knees be on the back of a seat, and I'm like, hey, this ain't it.
Oh.
Like, I can't stretch out for shit. I'm like, I can't sit on a plane with my knees at a 90-degree angle for 2.5 hours. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have some arthritis.
And then the person ahead of me want to drop his chair with the 45-degree angle. I'm finna elbow drop you from the top, because why would you do that when you know you got somebody 6
straight to the cranium?
Like, I'm 100%. I'm finna put this weenus on top of your forehead, like
right here. Just drop it on you, because why would you do that?
Nah, I hate the motherfuckers who be sticking their feet all the way up underneath my seat. Like, why can I feel your toes on my heels?
Yeah.
Yes. If I see your toes, I'm stepping on them motherfuckers. I'm gonna sneeze, hit you, and I'm stomping.
I ain't gonna lie. If I even see your dogs, if I even get a peek of your dogs near or by, we have to go to the bathroom. Okay, we have to go to the bathroom. You have to.
It ain't big enough. It ain't big enough.
I don't even care. You gotta see me at 20K feet.
I'm not finna fight you in no phone booth. That's basically
you gotta see me.
It's smaller than the phone booth, bro. It's smaller than that.
Like, you can't even.
You gotta see me. The fact that you got your dogs under my.
Because I'm petty. Like, I put my bag underneath my feet. So if your feet touch my bag, we got a problem.
The cabin is pressurized, and you already had the nerve to take off your shoes, and then you're gonna slide them things under my chair. We are fading at 20K feet.
I mean, you already said the word pressurized. You gotta be considerate, motherfuckers. Like, y'all can't be going on the fucking plane with bubble guts, tearing that bitch up. We all breathing in recycled farts on the plane. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we are.
That, and I
get to the point where it's like, please open the window. I don't give a fuck if we fly this.
I need people to keep their badass kids under control too.
Man, y'all don't get your kids melatonin when y'all get on the plane.
Some of these, listen. No, some people don't.
Sometimes they melatonin give them.
My daughter had a hard ass time on the flight to Orlando, but she still wasn't as bad as the other kids that was on that plane. Like, the only problem she had is she wanted her mama, and her mama was asleep. That's normal type shit. The kids that I was seeing on this plane was doing on some, Ringling Brothers circus type shit. I'm like, hey brother, we on an airplane. What the fuck is you doing? Like, why is you climbing over seats and shit in other people's strangers' laps and shit? Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
At that point, I'm gonna lock you in the luggage thing.
My mom would have snatched me up so damn fast.
I'm locking you in the luggage. I'm locking you in the overhead luggage carrier, because we're not.
No, what you finna do is, I understand that sign say you can take your seatbelt off. You finna put that motherfucker on and sit down.
Oh no, you're getting locked in the luggage hole. That's where you're going. Cause stop playing with me, bro. 20K feet, we can't go nowhere, and we're on a 5+ hour flight. I'm locking you upstairs, okay? You can't come back down. You're on timeout.
You say I'm locking you in the plane attic.
Yeah.
I gotta fly with my daughter for the first time next month, and I'm just sitting here like, damn, is she gonna make it from fucking Houston to fucking California without pissing me off?
Yes, she will. If you follow these very key steps. She got a tablet, right?
She got a tablet.
Download shit.
There you go. Fully charge that.
Download her favorite shit.
Fully
YouTube,
charged.
Netflix, Disney Plus, whatever. Download shit. That's how you keep them occupied.
Power bank.
And if you trust me, because you don't try to get the Wi-Fi on the plane, because it ain't gonna fucking work worth the shit. Download shit.
Yeah.
And you saving battery life on the tablet.
Yep.
Just download shit, and you gonna be good.
And get the big headphones.
And make sure she got her own headphones, and you gonna be all right. And you already know how to do the snacks. I ain't gonna tell you about the snacks. We good at this snack shit.
Oh yeah. I already know about the snacks. I'm just sitting there like I know I'm a fall. I sleep. I'm a plain napper. I don't give a fuck how uncomfortable that bitch is. I'm going to sleep.
I'm a plain drinker. Like if the plane got drinks, I'm trying to have it.
Now I always drink at the fucking the terminal bar before I go.
Now
on the
I
flight.
definitely do that. I 100% because I'm probably you and I fly a lot. We probably do the same thing. We're very ritualistic. So when I fly, there are two things that must happen. I am 100% having a margarita, and I'm 100% going to the USO to grab snacks because I'm not paying for them expensive ass snacks on the plane. I can go to the USO because I'm one of them. And I can load up my backpack full of snacks. This is how I get snacks from my daughter. They got all the fruit snacks, the Cheez-Its, the Gardettos, all that shit. And you know what else they got? They got some shit that'll make your mind twist. They got that Deja Blue water in a can.
I've seen those before.
That shit
I've
is
seen those. Deja Blue is a throwback.
But the fact that it's in a can, like a soda can, and I sure will be grabbing one because I don't understand why this water is so smooth. Because it's
like that Death Water brand.
Yeah. Which
it's more like that water from Water Boy, the one he got from the Himalayas.
That one be tripping me up.
So cold. Moo probably knew this. I discovered this by strictly accident. I did not know one of the main investors and inventors behind Death Water was Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
First of all,
really,
Wiz Khalifa got his hands in a lot of shit. Wiz Khalifa got a lot of money.
Water. I feel like Death Water is some shit that motherfuckers who are former alcoholics drink because they can't do anything else. Like it's the closest thing they can to feel something.
Now listen, it do kind of resemble an OE in a can. I ain't gonna hold you. However,
it does.
However,
I thought I was looking at first.
Yeah, I thought it was some liquor, and I was excited. And I was like, "This is just some Pellegrino.
It's some damn carbonated water."
Yeah,
and they had the nerve to give me a mango flavor.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Look, that too. Now, I've never personally encountered this about people bringing big ass dogs on a plane. I've never encountered that. I hope I never do. I've seen people bring their little punk ass toy dogs though. I have seen that. I've seen that 100 times. I've seen a couple of service dogs, but service dogs don't really bother nobody because they're service dogs.
They're at work.
But I've seen people bring their little fucking teacup ass dogs and shit with their little personal houses and shit, and I'm like, you really couldn't just board that dog and go on a trip by yourself? Like, you really had to bring this motherfucker with you? Like, and I'm not gonna go down this tangent about dogs.
That's their family. That's the family they choose.
I do that, and we'll be
that's
on this
their family that they choose.
No
Fifi is their family they choose.
So we're not gonna talk about
looked up though, huh?
Do that.
Don't get me started now.
I'm not. I know because if you get started, I'm gonna get started, and we feel the same way.
That damn eyebrow went up real high.
Listen, I am a dog owner, and I love my dog. I don't love my dog more than I love my kids, though. And I don't consider my dog my kid. I consider my dog a member of this family, an annoying ass member of the family.
If we can consider dogs to be fucking like kids, I can consider a fucking goldfish to be my fucking kid. Like let me stop. I'm gonna be good today.
Survive the plane ride for the pleasure, but
Oh shit! Oh man! Fuck it. Jen, let's get your closing thoughts, man. I think. Where'd he go?
Yeah, my shit been acting real funky. I had to been, I don't know, my internet acting weird like y'all's.
No, but I got AT&T fiber. That's why I ain't had no issues tonight.
Hey, Clutch, I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, your ass moving the 24 frames per second.
I was fine. Yeah, my other laptop I was fine. But when I switched to this one, this shit started acting real funny. But hey, great show. I'll put up the link tree. Follow us on everything. Shout out to the comments. Y'all be back next week.
What you got, Moo?
Hey man, you already know what it is. I know I missed the child sports segment, but I did want to
We didn't even talk about it.
We didn't talk. I say we saving it for next week. I didn't want you to miss it.
Say less. Okay, so I'm not even gonna say what I gotta say. Make sure y'all tune in to tomorrow, Voice of the People, me and your boy Mel, and then on Friday, Inside the Huddle, last week of preseason before the season gets started. Fantasy football talk, preseason talk, and we got some rankings. So make sure you guys tune in on Friday. The numbers been out of this world, so keep it going, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
We'll talk to him, Outlaw.
Another great show, y'all. I love how we just come up with these random ass topics to talk about. Dating credit score. Family does matter. In fact, so think about that when you get out there and start, trying to, be single and mingling. Like, do you have a family that you want to bring somebody into? If not, you might want to come up with a good story about why. Yeah.
Oh shit. So I'm gonna put the pressure on the show. I'm gonna do it because we've tiptoed on this. We've dabbled in this, but we ain't deep dived into this. So sometime in the next 3 weeks, we need to have an entire episode about dating credit score. An entire episode. And I want to use inflation. And what is inflation? The 2025 dating market. That's inflation. I feel like there is a lot more we can dive into. So I'm saying within the next 3 weeks, that is going to be the entire show. Is your dating credit score? And Outlaw, I got some homework for you. I want you to come up with.
Oh shit, nigga, I don't know about the school.
Hey, listen, but you're gonna excel at this project.
Oh,
what would you consider dating equity?
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, we finna keep using all the terms. Oh, we finna use all the terms. So within the next 3 weeks, that's what we're gonna do. So I told y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Gentlemen's Talk is here to stay. All right. We're gonna keep bringing that fire to you. We are the premier talk show. We are the voice of From the Sidelines. We are the interview. We are the pop culture. We are the thing that keeps the thing rocking. Inside the Huddle is on fire right now and doing what they're doing. Guess what? On all the other fronts, Gentlemen's Talk got you covered. So just keep in mind, we got stuff covered. We still got things on the docket we have not put on the forefront yet. We still got shit going. I just gave y'all a glimpse into what we got coming up here soon. We talked about some fight stuff. I'm excited about this football season stuff. Y'all almost caught me last week because I sure almost pulled up on Inside the Huddle last week. I told y'all I'm coming. Just letting y'all know. Just like Coach Prime always tell y'all, all right? I'm not hard to find. I will be making my appearance on Inside the Huddle. You just don't know when, but it's coming soon. It was almost last week, though, because I enjoyed I saw the docket, and I was like, ooh, that's right up my alley. But it's coming soon. Mr. Gent, appreciate you shooting out that link tree. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. If y'all follow us on YouTube, man, hit that little bell, man, so y'all get that notification so y'all know when we going live so that y'all don't ever miss your favorite Wednesday night pastime. OG Mel, appreciate you. Kayla, appreciate you for coming through. First time on the show, first time commenter. So, appreciate you coming out. Don't be a stranger. Come on back. We got lots more things to cover. DJ Micah B, I hope you got your GED and your bachelor's degree because I don't know what happened, but we lost you. But come on back one day. We miss you around here. We love you. He gonna get my shit later, but it's okay. He gonna probably call me and cuss me out, but it's okay. Oh man, but ladies and gentlemen, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we are out.
Motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then